We are live.
Woo!
Wee. Welcome. Welcome. Hey guys.
Hello.
Oh,
How have you
Hello.
been?
So a lot of things happened this week. And last week, I think also the Wolverine trailer dropped. I think like new video game, or was it like 2-3 weeks ago, maybe a month ago? I don't know. We just haven't talked about it. And then also something happened with Pokemon. There's a bunch of leaks and whatnot. And then not only that, but there's video game reviews, video game reviews. Something is happening. Something is brewing. And you know where it's brewing? In this podcast. So we're going to talk about it. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Guys, welcome to the Nerd Archive Podcast.
Yeah.
The little guy, Bilbo or Pippin, whatever the hell his name is.
Nintendo fans, I see a lot of people getting it, just freaky quarter.
Very nice. Very nice.
Absolutely.
Well, if you are not familiar with these faces, it's because you have not been watching us. But if you're listening to this, that means that you are watching us. It's like a fourth wall inside a fourth wall, 16 wall. I don't know. The point is,
I mean, it could be.
we have a lot of things to talk about. And before we get started, welcome to the Nerd Archive Podcast. My name is Louis, and as always, I have Justin, Lola, and Yadi. Yadi was on vacation last week. Justin had to take down his full setup, and then Lola and I didn't want to talk to each other last week, so we just didn't record. So, but we're here now, and you guys are here. So let's get down to it.
Yeah. It took us a while to capture this 151st episode, but I'd say it's well worth it, or it will be.
But you got to catch them all.
Mm-hmm.
All 151.
Yep.
Oh, I know Justin probably already knew this, and if the two of you have heard it talking about Mew, did you know that the whole Mew in red and blue was not a mistake, but a kind of like a prank of one of the employees, because he had 30 bytes left, or 300 bytes left in the cartridge, and he just decided, you know what, I'm gonna sneak this in there, and no one's gonna find it. It's just so I can take fully the whole cartridge, the whole memory, and it's starting popping off, and people wanted to find it, and they even created, Pokemon Company created a whole thing with, if some people won this tournament, they would actually be able to get Mew. It was crazy. It was crazy how everything started, because Mew wasn't even supposed to be a thing, and then because of this one developer, there's movies and things. So
interesting.
Very fun fact.
yeah.
Interesting.
You didn't know that, Justin?
Shockingly enough, no.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, he wasn't supposed to be a Pokemon at all. He created the Pokemon, he created the number. They had to create lore after the fact, as people fell in love with it. That's crazy. And that is why we're calling this episode 151 the Mew episode. And now we're not going to talk about Mew at all after this. So let's move on. Normally
All right.
what we do.
What should we kick this off with then?
Well, first of all, how was your week?
It was great.
Justin? Not you. I know how yours was.
No. Don't stop him before he starts. Come on, Yadi. How was your week? Did you have fun down there?
It was okay.
I was gonna say he's just gonna rub it in our faces, Justin. Don't give him the chance.
We were playing Fortnite yesterday, and all he talked about is like, "Hey, did you know about this food? Did you know about this place?" And I'm like, "Go fuck yourself. I'm so sorry."
How dare you curse in front of them?
Oh,
It's to be fair, I have a background, and I couldn't see behind me, and I forgot they were there.
You thought you were in a room.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, that's what you did all like.
Yeah, we
What we played like what 6 games, and that's all you did yesterday. I was like, we did it.
Yeah. For the next time that you go, you have a
No, I know. I appreciate it.
Fun
That's
fact.
great. We were so jealous. Go ahead. What you do?
Me?
Nope. What the fuck?
Oh man, we just went to the beach every day we could. You know, we don't get to enjoy that much here. Even though there is, but there's nothing like the ocean.
Beach.
And yeah. Yes. And then you know, showing the kids around, you know, and now finally they're gonna remember a vacation in Puerto Rico, and showing them my schools, even though they are full of like a forest because they're closed. But I'll show them, you know, where I walked from school and all that stuff. And we just ate at a lot of different restaurants every day because why not? That's how
Well,
you do
you
it.
get to save some money because you stay with your mom a couple of days out of the week.
Yeah,
So you
we just
don't
stay,
you don't get
the whole time there. And I don't have to
Right.
rent a car or anything. So
right.
we just
So the money that you would have spent on that. Right.
Exactly. Well, food is it's all out.
Yeah.
Not for breakfast, lunch, dinner, but at least lunch and dinner. Gotta save some money on breakfast. Eating pan sobao every morning, Mallorcas.
Fuck off.
Even though
Breakfast.
you guys can find those, but at least like
I hate you.
you know, this is not sponsored, but if you go there, you gotta get some Mallorcas from Baker Bros. So good.
You were
So
telling
good.
me about it, and I'm like, man, gotta eat
If you,
McDonald's.
Justin, if you don't know what Mallorca is, it's basically a sweet bread, and it's yellow because they put egg in them, and it changes the color and obviously the texture, and it's basically a cake bread. I don't know how to explain it. Normally you would eat it along with sugar, but you make sandwiches.
It's already
with it.
sweet, and you just add more powdered sugar on top.
Exactly.
And if you like, it's funny if you buy it like at the grocery stores or anything, it comes in a plastic bag, and then inside the plastic bag with the bread, there's a plastic bag with powdered sugar. It looks like you're actually like contrabanding drugs because it's inside the bag of a bag.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. And if you bring that in the airplane, it would get tagged and they have to check it.
Yeah,
Exactly.
all they have to do is
Smell it.
yeah.
They have their testings and whatnot. Yeah, it was a great time. Overall, it was great. Traffic is horrible sometimes, but I'm just not used to it anymore because there's not much traffic here compared to that. Not that it take hours, but normally what it takes you 10 minutes, it can take an hour.
Oh, jeez.
It's like going to Orlando from Orlando every day.
Exactly.
It's like Orlando traffic.
In this amount, like in this time frame, like from like 7:45 to 8:15, traffic. You don't go out in the morning at that time, or in the afternoon at a certain time. I don't know. After 4, between 4 and 5:30, you don't want to drive. But besides that, it was awesome.
Nice.
Good. Lola, how's your week? Apparently, it was not as good.
It's fine.
That's why I wanted to wait for him to be the last one because.
It's okay.
Okay, it doesn't matter how our weeks were apparently anymore. So, so did you guys watch the trailer for the new Wolverine game that we have been waiting for?
I did.
Yes.
Yeah.
I did around the time it came out, but it's been way too long since then, and I haven't seen it since, and I completely forgot everything that was in it. So
I will break it down for you. Okay. There's this guy, right? He's got claws. They're made out of metal. There's a special metal specific to that world. Besides, the point.
Really? I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Also, his skeleton is also made out of metal. Fun fact. And he yeah, right. And then he's fighting.
But
and
it wasn't.
But it wasn't before, but it is now. Before it used to be, he still had claws, they just weren't metal, but now they're metal. Yeah. And so he's fighting people.
How
and
in the world did he
like,
survive something like that?
Well, he would.
Oh, he has
he's got metal.
No, but how did he survive to metal?
Oh, like first his skeletons were normal and now they're metal. How did he survive that, I wonder?
Well, we don't know. We won't talk about that part.
AI.
How do we not know? We have a whole movie explaining to you.
I do know, fucker. Just go along with it. Damn.
No.
Anyways.
Explain it.
I was going to say you're ruining the immersion here.
Yeah. Anyways, as I was saying, so he's fighting people and it gets very intense. But remember, his skeleton is metal, so he can survive practically anything, even a nuclear bomb. Besides the point. But so he's fighting people, and then he gets his claws and he stick him into a person, and then he pulls apart because that's the way that anatomy works, and he splits him in half. And then there's a lady that shapeshifts.
And there's blood.
Ripping people in half with claws and shape-shifting women. How indecent.
I'm sorry, am I overwhelming you? Should I
maybe.
Backtrack a little bit?
Maybe.
I never realized how complicated Wolverine is until this moment.
Oh my god.
And I just love how we're just going to skim past the whole shape-shifting women. Like, we're not going to even explain that.
Well, he's already overwhelmed. I don't want to, put him in a coma.
That's just amazing.
Oh yeah, we have gratuitous violence with being ripped in half by metal claws and the indecency of shape-shifting women.
Yeah, she's mostly.
I don't know about indecency.
She's not really naked though. That's just.
But yes.
Well, in the movies, kind of. In the comics and the cartoons, not so much.
I'm lost. What happened?
Oh,
I feel like I tuned out for half a second.
The shape-shifting woman, and you said she's basically naked, and my response was, in the live action movies, yes, but in the comics and the cartoons, not so much.
Yeah, doesn't she wear this white dress in some of the comics?
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I feel like I remember saying.
Yep.
Anyway,
It's still kind of provocative though.
Oh yeah.
It's very anime.
You got to leave something to the imagination.
Well, yeah, obviously, but she doesn't technically need to wear the clothes. There's no nipple or anything. You know what I mean? Oh my god, do you think she has nipples and she just covers them up?
I don't want to think about this.
Good question.
I have more.
Google it. Does Mystique have?
Oh my god.
I have more. I just thought of another one, but I'm not going to ask that on camera. That's going to get us banned or something.
Oh, yeah. Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you have to ask, should I do this or should is this might
Should I stay
spam?
or should I go?
Yeah, pretty much.
No, I know the answer to that one. That's why I'm not asking it. But
I gotcha.
it's in my brain. It's in my brain, and it's gonna stay in my brain even after the conversation is over. But yeah, there's a shape-shifting lady, who's wearing clothes in this, so don't fret.
Mm.
And oh, there's a bar scene. There's a bar scene. So cool scene. Um, he's also fighting in the bar. He's just fighting everywhere, really.
It's just it's
But
funny
is he a
because
hero?
Your voice is so low right now.
Yeah, you are very, very muffled. Also,
Yeah.
Tony in the chat, we'd like to keep this channel running for as long as possible.
Yeah.
So
Can you hear
no,
me?
your volume is very, very low.
Ha 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 ha. I know what
the-
you're saying, Tony, but no.
You just keep going.
Yeah, there's a lot of fighting in the trailer. What else is there in the trailer? Oh, there's more fighting. And towards the end of it, you know it, surprise, surprise, there's more fighting. And then he's
All the
talking about
fighting.
death. Yeah, but he can't die, so it's not his own. Um, yeah, and then he fights again.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
Cool.
it's exciting. I'm very excited for this game.
Would you be able to play it though?
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you have a
Our nipples are
PlayStation?
covered.
Oh, no, say, do you have a PlayStation?
I don't have a PlayStation. No.
Wait, is it? It's PlayStation exclusive?
Yeah,
Yes, it is.
Oh fuck.
unfortunately.
Which
All
means half of us can't
2026.
play it.
Oh,
That fucking
Don't-
sucks.
don't cry, Luis.
He won't. He's still finishing Jedi Survivor.
We can't hear you at all, dude.
What's wrong with your mic?
He's having I think he's having audio issues. Yeah, I'm after this episode's over, I'm gonna go back and watch it again and get a bit of a refresher on what's happening and see what's what and hopefully be excited for this. I gotta get back onto like a bunch of other games that I've neglected for the last couple of weeks. But
How about now?
Well, now
can
we
hear
can
you.
hear you, but you're still very low.
yeah, it's still your volume's still a bit low.
I don't get it.
I don't get it either because your volume was normal. It was fine when we
Mhm.
started, but you know.
Do you want to drop off and come back on?
Yeah.
Do your thing. So what else do we have for the what other details do we have for the Wolverine trailer?
Well, it will
Inquiring
come
minds
out.
must know.
It will come out fall 2026. There's no specific date, so that means that it could be
course.
delayed. Because it is normal nowadays with games. But besides that, let's see. It looks awesome, dude. Like
It does look really good.
yeah, you can apparently I'm hoping that it is more open world, but from what it looks like, it could be.
Well,
Well-
based on what I've seen so far, like I like the way it looks, and I'm interested in playing it, no doubt. So, and I mean, it'd be interesting to have an open world Wolverine game, but
Oh,
curious about what you do in such a game.
Apparently it will be not full open world, but it more like the Last of Us, God of War,
Gotcha. Okay, no, that makes sense.
sandbox kind of thing.
Mhm.
That'd still be fun.
Oh yeah. Those are semi open world games. I think. Well, God of War is actually, I think, more of an open world, but still basically like a semi open world game because you can backtrack and go to like the different areas that you have. Whereas The Last of Us is a bit more linear in that respect, but still an incredible game.
Right.
How about now?
Yeah,
There you
there you
go.
go.
Beautiful, crispy.
How about no?
How about now? Well,
So
fantastic.
who is he fighting in the trailer?
Different people.
Well, it seems like at least a sentinel.
I was about to say he's
Who
fighting
does he
everybody.
rip in half?
Do you
Um,
think it's a remake of the first Wolverine game?
I don't think it's
The
a
one that came out in
remake.
First one.
Xbox?
Yeah, I don't think it will be a remake per se. It's gonna be its own different thing.
Okay.
I'm trying to
Yeah,
remember
because
the Wolverine game you're talking about that came out on Xbox.
well, it was Xbox and PlayStation, and then they did it was pretty much the X-Men Origin movie, the Wolverine video game.
That was a long time
Because it
ago.
followed that. Yeah. It was on the first Xbox.
Mhm.
And but it was kind of, it had some parts
Mhm.
and from the movie, but then it had some original parts in the video game. It was, I don't know. It's one of my
Bree, I
favorite
tell
video
him the
games.
exact same thing.
Yeah. I mean, I remember it was on there, but I don't remember it. You know what I mean? That's how old I am. I'm like in between. I can vaguely remember. It's almost like a fever dream at this point.
I'm surprised that game they got it out on Xbox and not PlayStation, but I guess at the time it was Fox, right? That had it.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't Sony.
Right. Well,
And-
the game itself, it wasn't.
Right. No, but I'm
Okay.
saying like at the time, like even with the rights and all that stuff, before, since it has transitioned now to be Disney and Sony and all that stuff. But it's Insomniac, right? It's Insomniac Games is who is doing it now,
Mhm.
which is the same for Spider-Man, right? No, it is not. Is it? No.
So the Origins Wolverine game was Kryptonite
2009.
Games. Right. So it was Kryptonite Games, Amaze Entertainment, and Raven Software. So Fox didn't really have anything to do with the game.
Right. No, I'm not saying they made it. I'm just saying like they had the rights,
Well, they have the movie rights.
but not game
Right.
rights. Okay.
Right.
It came out for PlayStation 3, Xbox 360,
Mm.
Wii, PlayStation 2, Nintendo DS, and PS Portable.
I got so that it sounds like then it was in early-ish into PS3's life cycle. If it was still, if it was dropped on PS2 as well.
Yeah. It was 2009.
Well, the important thing is that we're getting a better game now,
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
and it's gonna be very dark compared to when you play Spider-Man. It's very different.
Right.
So I'm sure this is gonna be a mature game.
I hope so.
Well,
has to
somebody
be.
gets ripped in half. So
Yeah.
it
And there's blood all over the place. So
right.
I hope that they don't release a VR version because that'd be,
Oh my god.
there's going to be a lot of carnage. You take them off. It's like,
punching walls.
yeah. Your babies punch in the face. I don't know.
Well, I can't wait to play it.
Oh, I can't wait either. you have anything else on this?
I'm good.
Trailer?
All good
Because
here.
I just remember something.
What do you remember?
What could
Dragon
it
Ball
be?
just released a statement this week because Dragon Ball is turning 40 in 2026. And on January 25th, they're going to announce 2 new projects and a video game.
Another one?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So
Becoming Call of Duty now.
right. So the theory is that it's going to be for the video game. It's going to be a what's the time traveling one that they just did? Xenoverse 3.
Okay.
And it's not like they're not going to do a new Sparking Zero. It's just a third one of the other franchise that they have, which is kind of interesting because are they going to change the mechanics? Are they going to keep the mechanics? Because people kind of, that's why they did a second one, because people are like, oh, we like the mechanics on this one. So, but then the 2 new projects, is it going to be a movie? The theory is that it's going to be an announcement for Super coming back and Daima 2.
Wasn't the continuation of Daima confirmed? Anyway?
Right, but they haven't said when they're going to release it or if there's a storyline behind it. So that's the theory, is that they're going to actually tell them going to be what. And the theory also says there's a quote out there, I've got to find it, from obviously not Toriyama. And then they also said that, right. They're going to run into the Men in Black. And they're going to do the mind wipe. They also said that they're continuing the manga. And they're going to tell us who the new villain is going to be. Because they stopped at Frieza Black. And the last manga that they did, Frieza Black literally destroyed Goku and Vegeta on Ultra Instinct and Ultra Ego with one punch. Spoiler alert. So, but in the last thing he said before the manga ended was, oh, I'm not here for you two. There's somebody stronger, and I'm going to find him. So at this point, Broly's not stronger than them. So it could be another person. It could be Gohan Beast that he's talking about.
I was just thinking of that.
Well, I was going to say, didn't they say that Beast Gohan was stronger than both Goku and Vegeta?
Because Beast Gohan happened after the event of this that happened in the manga. So
it's all fun and games like that. I just want to confuse you. Like, oh, we forgot this part. Let's just make it in the future. No, but we got to go back and do this thing so it makes sense on this side. But he's not on that side because he was on this side. Hey, what the
Ronald, shut up. You're ruining it. You ruined it.
Oh man.
I gotta watch it. I gotta watch Daima.
I'm 5 or 6 episodes in.
I'm
actually all caught up. But you know how I got caught up with TikTok? I didn't watch, I watched every episode on TikTok.
Oh, jeez.
But you know what you're not caught up with?
Shut up.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Mandalorian?
I imagine down the road he'll be less salty about it, and he'll eventually.
No, he won't. You don't know my brother then.
Well, never say never.
Saltiest bitch I know.
100%.
Oh,
It's because it's not salt, it's adobo, motherfucker.
Oh yeah. I've been wanting them to continue.
Keep forgetting. Sorry.
I've been wanting them to continue the anime for a while, but I understand. I think the most likely explanation of why they haven't yet is they're waiting for the anime or the manga to get further and further ahead, because it looks like the anime and the manga are going to converge a bit. Since they did diverge a little ways, and then once the Tournament of Power was over, we got nothing besides the movie. So,
right. But they do have a lot right now in the manga, because they did the Moro arc and then Granola arc.
Mm-hmm.
And those are extensive. Yeah.
Thank you.
They're extensive.
Right.
And you know how the anime likes to put filler episodes. So they have
Botox.
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
Well, and this is one of those odd things. This is one of the things that I found rather odd. You know, the anime for Dragon Ball Super starting well before the manga, and so the manga was playing catch up, and then like you don't see that very often.
No. It's just also funny how, if we all go back to YouTube back when we were teenagers and we remember these like fan-made Dragon Ball videos, and you tell your past self that the guy that made all of those is actually going to be running Dragon Ball in 2025.
I would imagine that that's how a lot of them that are working on not just Dragon Ball, but any anime in general, you know, got their start as just like a fan of a particular one. And now they're living their dream of working on the show that they grew up drawing fan art of. So it's like that, like, how cool would that be?
That's just insane to think about that. All those what if episodes could become a reality now.
Well, you never
because
know.
He's got free range. Because the only one holding him back was Toriyama, and he wasn't really holding him back. He was just guiding him. Now he doesn't have that.
Well, true enough, but I think he understands I think he also understands like the legacy and what have you that Toriyama left behind, and obviously you want to take some creative liberties to kind of, to put your stamp on it, and what have you, but you don't want to do too much and possibly stray away from the essence, so to speak, of Dragon Ball.
I know how the two of you are just talking to each other, like on the comments.
Like you're not sitting next to each other.
We're not. He's on the couch.
Oh.
Which is funny because she probably used the same device that she could have texted him on.
Yeah.
It's on my computer. Don't be judgy.
It's
That's
right
amazing.
there in front of you. You might as well.
There's so much I can do with my computer.
Y'all are talking about snacks.
Yes.
I haven't even had dinner yet.
Bro, what are you doing?
You busy.
I literally got home 30 minutes before we started. I was the last person online.
You want snacks too?
I just got to find out
Send him
what's in
some
the
chips.
kitchen. Actually, I have half a bag sitting up on the shelf over here by my cooler.
Are they still good?
Oh yeah, they haven't been sitting there that long. A couple days.
Oh, okay. It's a couple weeks. It'll be
I
okay.
thought I was gonna say just a couple weeks.
Ha!
It's like that can of soda crackers that I brought up the other day. They expired on 2024, and I still had them.
Oh,
And I put them back in the pantry. They're still in there.
damn, dude.
Put some butter on the bitches and eat them.
Yeah.
Butter or cream cheese, don't matter.
Oh man. My
I'm a
stepdad does
traditional
mayonnaise.
girly.
Man. Your color, Sean. That
I was gonna say.
It is egg and oil.
Yeah. It's almost scrambled eggs. If you think about it.
It's an egg salad.
Kind of.
It's an egg salad.
Oh man.
It's just crazy to think that when you make chicken tenders, you bathe the mother in the blood of the child before you bread them.
Inception.
I don't know if you ever thought about that, but that's crazy.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
Egg wash. Lola's like, oh man, I'm not eating a chicken tender ever again. Or I'm eating extra chicken tenders
Extra chicken tenders. No,
Every
so I
time.
hadn't thought about that.
with mayonnaise,
but
more
I
eggs.
had thought about that. Ugh. Mayo ketchup. I had thought about have you ever smelled like chicken that's gone bad? It smells like rotten eggs.
Do you need chips?
I do need chips. I
Roddled
need
in the
something.
Roddled in the chat. It's not the blood, it's the heart and soul.
And that's how you make a good chicken tender.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I got nothing else.
Yeah. Pokemon leaks.
Yes.
Apparently,
Apparently.
a new Pokemon roadmap leaked, revealing Game Freak's plans for Gen 10, 11, Legends, Galar, and more. So yeah, a massive new leak hit the internet, and it's basically giving people a look behind the curtain, so to speak, at what Game Freak might be planning for the next 5 or 6 years. So it comes from Centro Leaks, and they shared what appears to be internal documents and some other things outlining several upcoming projects from new generations to online games. So, according to what they shared, Game Freak's current focus is on Pokemon Gen 10, which is apparently titled Pokemon Winds and Waves. And that's reportedly set for 2026, followed by new downloadable content, I'm assuming for those games, to be released in 2027. So your thoughts so far before I move on?
So we getting a brand new game in what? 10 days? Right?
The new one right now, the AZ whatever.
Legends ZA
The
is
ZA.
out.
Oh,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
it just came out and they're already talking about a new game for 2026. Is that
I'm assuming it's going to be late into 2026, but it looks
right?
like
Which
it
is
looks like they
late
have a team.
2025.
Right. Well, I mean, it looks like they have a team that's working on Gen 10. And I'm assuming a separate team was working on Legends ZA.
Yeah, that's how it is.
So
They got time to work on it.
so what
Yeah.
I'm thinking is it's just like what I just said about Dragon Ball, that they have a game that just came out this year,
Mhm.
but they're already planning to release another one, but from a different franchise. So I think that their Legends franchise, their Legends video games is one franchise
Yeah, they will have
compared to
they will have different teams working on different projects
Right.
and whatnot.
Pretty
'cause
much. It's
You
basically
gotta
like
stay on it.
well,
right.
it's basically like, and I hate that I'm saying this because it really doesn't sound good, at least not to me. It's basically like what Activision does with Call of Duty. It's the only way they can release a Call of Duty every year, or at least when they were doing that, was they would have two separate teams, like say Infinity Ward and whichever other team was working on Call of Duty at the time, and it would be like a 2-year. Probably early 2028, but there was also there was also mention of a multi-region remake expected to arrive closer to 2028. Let's see. What was it? It's called Project Seed. Let me see if I can find it through here. Oh, here it is. Yeah. So there's apparently a multi-region remake, which reportedly carries the code name Project Seed. And according to the leaked notes, Game Freak's goal is to let players walk seamlessly from the Sinnoh region to the Hoenn region, with Kitakami from Scarlet and Violet's DLC included as well. So it's apparently the kind of connected world concept that fans have wanted and have been asking for years. So it's a full adventure that spans multiple regions instead of being locked to just one. And that kind of concept I'm actually excited about. I'd love to see.
Bring Johto and Kanto.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, that's the thing, though. That's literally the last time they did something like that, as far as I'm aware, was Gold, Silver, and Crystal, where you were in Johto and then you traveled to Kanto
And you
as
went
well.
back to Kanto.
Right. And
but it'd be
it
cool to be
seems-
able to, like, all of a sudden you're in a different region just walking. That'd be cool. And then you encounter all these Pokemon from different regions. That'd be cool.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Ronald Shelton in the chat. Fire Red was Kanto to Johto. I've played the game, but I don't recall. Was it?
You heard the man. I don't know.
That I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about. And I read Trey's sentence and it was just words. It's just words on a screen. No meaning whatsoever.
Kanto, so back, well, not back. Every single Pokemon game takes place in a different location, which is the region. That's how they call them. So the first group of games were the Kanto regions, which are that's where you find the original, in our heads, the original 151 Pokemon. Right? That's the Kanto. And then the Johto is the next 150. And then so on and so forth. So back when red, blue, and yellow came out, and green, you were only stuck on the Kanto region. But then when silver and gold came out, you started in a new region called Johto. But once you finished the game, after the game, you can go back to Kanto region and do more side quests and do like other things. And if I remember correctly, you used to be able to like also fight the gyms.
Oh yeah.
Like in the Kanto region. Yeah.
Yep. So you had 16 gyms. You had the first 8, then the Elite 4, then the champion, which was your rival from that game, and then you traveled to the Kanto region, and then you fought those 8 gyms. and then at the end of it, you fought Red from the previous games.
Red.
And
Right.
I enjoyed the games, the Gen 2 games, but the level scaling on those games, especially with the first 8 gyms, was horrible. Like a lot of those gyms were way, way too easy.
Mm-hmm.
And it was only till you got to the Kanto region and got to those gyms where just like the level scale went and just took a sharp uptick. It's just like, oh, it's not going to be too bad. I can breeze through this. And then Brock in the Pewter City gym is fucking killing you with just like monstrously strong Pokemon, which is like, where did this come from? He was not nearly this strong in the previous game.
Right. And then once you get to Red, it's a whole different level.
It bordered on unfair unless you were max level for your entire team.
And you needed to make sure that you knew what Pokemon he was going to have, because you needed to be able to use the weaknesses of those Pokemon, because if not, a 70 or 80 level Pokemon that he had would literally destroy your 100 level.
Oh yeah.
Easy.
Well, his entire team was high 60s going into 70s, and I think his last one was level 80. So like if you didn't have, if your team was not maxed out at level 100, you weren't going anywhere with that fight. And even then, it was insane, because you had to like you said, take advantage of those type weaknesses.
And if you didn't know what they were the first time you went in, you'd lose it.
Right.
Easily. Like that, after the fact, you're like, okay, he has these, I got it. But and then if the Pokemon you had at level 100, none of them were a weakness of one of them, you had to grind with another one to make sure that you got it to a level 100 to bring it into the fight, because there was no way that you're going to be able to beat that. So, do you have more leaks?
It looks like that's it for now. I was gonna go into the apparent budgets, but that's getting into crap that we don't really need to worry about, because this is gonna be looks like a shorter episode anyway. So I gotta be careful with that, because Nintendo will tag us.
Strike. They can suck it.
Yeah. So I think that pretty much does it for the Pokemon leak. Any final thoughts?
So at the beginning, when we started talking about this, I thought you were saying Pokemon League, and I was like, "What the?"
At first, I thought so too, but then I remember there was some Pokemon. He texted us and let us know. So I was like, talking about the leaks.
I remember that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, sometimes it might sound like that if I talk a little bit too fast, but
Lola, do you have any game reviews that you want to read to us?
I do. Let's see. I'll keep it brief. So for Among Us, I found a couple funny ones. One of them being, I was murdered in front of the same guy 5 times, and every time he was accused of being my killer and shot into space. That doesn't make much sense, actually.
That's what's funny about it.
Yeah. For just $5, you'll be supplied with a God knows how long's worth of yeah, that doesn't make any sense. This people's like grammar is terrible. Anyways, how long's worth of daily brain damage? 10 out of 10 would lose all faith in humanity again. 10 out of 10. I have 8 less friends now.
Ooh.
Yeah. Destroys more friendships than Uno. He's never played Monopoly with my family.
Or Mario Party.
Or Mario Party. Before I played Among Us, I had a small penis, no friends, no girlfriends, depression, and absolutely no life. These things haven't changed, but the game is pretty good.
That was good.
This game is teaching me how to lie and gaslight people. 10 out of 10.
Nice.
13 out of 10. Game slaps harder than my nan. This is about Fallout 4. There is only one son in this game I care about, and that's dog meat, which honestly same. Thou shalt get sidetracked by bullshit every goddamn time, and yes, I feel like every Fallout game, you start off with the main quest, and then you get lost in the sauce in the 17,000 side quests that they give you, and then by the time that you're supposed to make it to the end of the game, you still haven't even made it to like a quarter of it.
That's Bethesda.
Yeah.
That's Bethesda to a T.
Yeah. Fallout 4 is not a game where you go find your son. It's a game where you start out looking for your son and then promptly forget about him. This is about the last ones that I have is about Lethal Company. I don't care what's in that building, Arthur. We need money is one of the comments, all caps, nothing else. My friend murdered me using a shovel. All of my friends have died to horrors beyond my comprehension, but at least I have 2 pickle jars and a stop sign.
Yeah, the game is very random.
Yes.
Yeah. And then this last one that I want to close this out with, it's very wholesome. It says, I'm 68 and I can play this with my kids and grandkids. I'm the sacrificial lamb most of the time, and the kids usually lead and I follow. Which again, it's very wholesome.
That is very wholesome.
That man
Yeah.
knows, or I don't know if it's that man. That person knows that they're going straight to their death, but they're like, you know what? At least I'm with my kids and grandkids.
There you go.
They know their role.
Yeah.
They're having fun with it, so
They're having fun with it, yeah.
absolutely.
That's how I play Fortnite with my kids.
Are you the sacrificial lamb or are they?
They are.
Well, it's funny because earlier Sophia and I were playing and we dropped in I don't remember what the purple trees and whatever in Fortnite. And she goes into a building, she's fighting with somebody, and I'm looking and I said, draw him out. And literally she just comes out and I just shoot him. And she's like, good team, Dad. Good team. I'm like,
I just use
There
you
you
as
go.
bait. I tried finding Fortnite reviews like on Steam, but it's not on Steam, so I'll get some for next week or something.
you what?
It's Epic Games.
Yeah, it's Epic Games.
Got it.
Yeah, it's not on Steam. Actually, that should be fun. I'm sure you can Google them.
Yeah, that's why I said like maybe I'll get some from next week. I want to get a few, and I want to find. I was trying to do
Yeah.
also games that were newer, but then I was like maybe I should do online co-ops instead because I know a lot of people have a lot of fun with those.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's Split, whatever. Split. It's not Splitgate, is it?
Split Fiction.
You can do reviews of Jedi Survivor.
Please hold.
No, but at least for next week. The other Survivor,
Yeah.
the Dragon Ball game.
Mm.
I don't know. Fortnite.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, that split fiction one, I definitely it looks kind of cool actually. That's one that I
Dude.
want to try.
One of the best games I've ever played. One of the best games ever. It's so fun.
We'll see.
And they have the mini games. See, what I'm salty about is that I'll play games with my boyfriend and then they'll have mini games and then I'll lose every fucking time and it's rigged and it's not fair and it's bullshit.
You sound like your father.
I sound like you.
No.
Mm.
No, because if I lose, I know I'm terrible at the game. I have fun with it. But your father used to lose at the baseball games with me. And he's like, "You're cheating." It's like, no, you're just terrible.
I'm not accusing him of cheating. I'm accusing the game of being rigged in his favor.
Which he would have to change settings for that to be happening, and which means
Whatever.
it's cheating.
He always wins. It's bullshit. I try my best every time. Every time. And I still lose. Oh, I'll get some reviews of Little Nightmares for next time. Trey.
I gotta see what that is.
It's hard to explain.
Yeah, I'll look up a video so I can understand.
It's
Yeah.
a really good game series, though.
Yeah, I think I was about to say, I think there's more than one. Didn't they announce? I know there's two. I think they announced a third one.
It just came out the beginning of this month, and we like made it into a date, and because it's co-op.
Gotcha.
So we had like date game night. It was a lot of fun. It's meant to be a scary game. It wasn't as scary with this one. A lot more suspense and I guess horror, if anything. And there's a lot of lore behind it, and part of the lore is this podcast. So if you end up trying to play the game, which I highly recommend, I would listen to the podcast first. It's called Sounds of Nightmares. It'll help you understand the lore in this one a lot better. It's
Got
6
it.
episodes. It's like 25 to 30 minutes each episode.
Okay.
Perfecto.
Nice.
Yes.
All right. Do you guys have anything else?
Nope.
No.
Fantastic. All right. Well, guys, we have reached the end of the episode, and I hope you enjoyed everything that we just talked about and theories and everything that we just said, and especially if you found the reviews funny. Just let us know. If you have any games that you would like us to read funny reviews about, make sure you join our Discord. It's the links down below. Justin, what can they do?
Click all the things.
You heard the man boy thing that just spoke. So thank you guys for joining us. We'll see you next week. Deuces.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.